Hello, I'm Mike Rolden, and welcome to my podcast, On the Frontline. This is a series about what it's like to work at the coalface of poverty and deprivation in our city, Hamilton, in New Zealand.
I'm on the front line with Mike Rolden, and today I want to talk about a subject that many people try to ignore, push it in the background, or just don't want to talk about it. It's about a group of people in our society that have been around for, hundreds of years, starting way back at the French Revolution and moving forward from there. It's about a group of people in society that people blame them for not wanting to work or not trying hard enough or failing at everything they do, when in fact there are different stories around why they're in the position they are in. These people are known as the premium poor. Now, the premium poor is a group of people who have to pay a premium for every aspect of their life, whether it's buying food, looking for finance, paying for power. These guys have to pay a premium all the time, which is why they don't seem to get ahead, which is why they have ever-decreasing circles of hope, but ever-increasing circles of debt, and why they're scowned upon by other members of society who don't understand the pressures they're under on a daily basis, which draws them to mental health problems, mental well-being, and all the issues that we talk about now and all the buzzwords that are currently being used. So I'm going to highlight today what I mean by premium poor. These are the people who can't shop at the supermarkets on a daily basis. One of the reasons is because Western-style supermarkets only cater for 75% of the people who can afford to shop there. So there's a large pocket of people, 25% of our population, who can't afford to shop there, who have to shop somewhere else. Generally, these people either have to shop at a dairy or a Foursquare and pay more than the average person on a supermarket. So therefore, they're paying a premium for all their food to live in the same family with the same people and with the same budgets as everyone else, but they're paying more money with less income. Another thing with the premium poor is the power. When you get a power bill from a retailer in New Zealand, you get a prompt payment discount. This is to encourage people to pay their bill on time, so they get a discount. Unfortunately, the people who struggle to pay their power bill can never pay on time. Therefore, they miss out on the prompt payment discount, which I call a penalty anyway, because they are charged an extra $30 or $40 per month on a bill they already can't afford to pay. And the question is why? It's not that retail power companies lack funds. They have plenty of money, but they penalise people who they know can't pay anyway. It doesn't make sense to me. Also, these guys usually have bad credit, or generally have bad credit. So they can't get a loan from a bank like the run-of-the-mill middle New Zealand or middle anywhere else in the Western world society. So they have to use loan sharks. Of course, they are penalised 27%, 50%, 80% interest just to get ahead. Two examples I'll use is that in my time at Vinnies, we knew a lady who had a baby and had run out of baby formula on Sunday. Her benefit didn't come through till Tuesday night, therefore she had nothing to feed the baby with. So she pawned her phone to get the $30 to buy the formula, but to get the phone back, it cost her $60. Another time, a lady who came to us looking for help wanted to give her daughter, a 5-year-old, a birthday party. She didn't have enough money, so she borrowed from a loan shark $300 to give her a party to make the day a great, memorable day for a child. Unfortunately, on the repayment schedule, she missed a couple of payments. So that $300 then became $680 that she had to pay back. And it's these things that put these people on the back foot on a daily basis, so they never actually get ahead. That's why I say ever-decreasing circles of hope, ever-increasing circles of debt. And it continues. They can't go to a main car yard like a franchise like Toyota or Nissan or something like that to buy a vehicle to get to work, which they need to get to work with. They have to go to a second-hand car yard whose interest rates can be really high. So they end up paying, a $6,000 car might end up costing them $11,000 by the time they've paid it off and all that sort of stuff. And so they've got a car that's not worth anything by the time they actually have paid it off. And when you get a society which has a group of people in this position, you then understand why they can never get ahead, why they're tempted to do other things outside the norm to make sure they've got extra money, and why they're punished and pushed down all the time. I don't think it's fair. At Vinnies, we try and help a lot of people, but we see this all the time. And one of the things that I consider is that, why is it like this? So I know this has happened for centuries, so nothing has actually changed, although we just hide it away in the corner of our backyard and pretend it doesn't exist. But it does exist, and I think right now it's becoming a much bigger problem than anyone would have imagined. So I'd like everyone to really think hard about what can we do as a society, as a community, and as a nation to help these people and try and make this problem disappear in the future. Thank you.